Have you ever felt like your life is a book you didn't choose to write? Like each day is a page filled with words you didn't intend? I once thought I understood my life until I met a monk. He looked at me with eyes so calm, so profound. He said, "Life is not about filling the silence. Life is about listening to it." These words were a key. We live in a society obsessed with motion. Every moment is a call to action, every silence a void to be filled. We rush, we plan, we chase. Yet, life itself is not a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be embraced. The monk explained we are like rivers trying to carry stones downstream. We strain and labor against unseen currents. But the river is not our enemy. It is a teacher. Every rapid, every quiet pool holds a lesson. He asked me to imagine my mind as a vast forest at dawn. Every thought a bird, every memory a tree. The fog that lingers is not confusion but possibility. Most people try to sweep it away, fearing clarity is the only path. But the monk said, the fog does not obscure your path. It is your path. Walk through it. Listen to it. Learn from it. Life is not about eliminating uncertainty. It is about walking with it, letting it shape you, teaching patience and trust. He spoke of suffering not as punishment, but as a mirror. Suffering is not a shadow falling upon you. It is a mirror held up to your face, reflecting the truths you have hidden from yourself. Every hardship I had endured was not an enemy, but a guide pointing toward my own awareness. When we resist suffering, we amplify it. When we embrace it, we dissolve it. The very thing I had been running from could teach me profound lessons about freedom and inner strength. He spoke of time in a shocking way. You do not live in time. Time lives in you. Time is not a straight line nor a thief. It is a reflection, a rhythm, a heartbeat within us. When we chase the future or cling to the past, we break our own rhythm. We fight the current inside us. To truly live, we must align ourselves with the pulse of existence, not struggle against it. To do so is to dance with the infinite rather than march toward the finite. Life transforms from tasks into a canvas of experiences where each stroke is meaningful, each color vibrant. He asked, "What do you fear the most?" I admitted, "I fear that my life is meaningless." He smiled. "Meaning is not something you find. Meaning is something you create in the quiet moments. When no one is watching, when the world is asleep, and your heart is awake. It is the whisper of your own soul. We spend so much time seeking external validation, chasing titles, money, or recognition. We forget the inner universe constantly speaking to us. Life already contains meaning woven into its fabric. We need only learn to listen and to act in harmony with the truths we discover within ourselves. The monk shared a metaphor. Imagine a vast mountain, its peak shrouded in clouds, its slopes steep. Many climbers believe the summit is the goal, that reaching the top grants all answers. Yet he said, the summit does not hold the secret. The secret is in the climb itself, in the careful placement of your feet, in the breath that sustains you, in the wind that challenges you, and in the silence that teaches you. The journey itself is the teacher, the reward, and the transformation. He challenged me. If you could live one more day fully awake, would you? I thought of moments spent half asleep, distracted by trivialities, lost in regrets or anxieties. The monk's lesson was not about mortality but presence. Life is measured by the quality of attention. To truly live is to be fully present, to see ordinary moments as if for the first time. To savor the texture of light, the music of silence, the poetry of the unseen. To treat each day as a miracle, a rare jewel, and not a burden or a routine. He spoke of love, not as sentiment or attachment, but as awareness. To love is not to hold, to possess, or to cling. Love is to see another soul clearly. To witness their journey without judgment, to allow them the freedom to be and to rejoice in their existence. As if it were your own reflection, a profound truth that reshapes how we connect with the world. True love is freedom, not chains. True connection is not interference, but harmony. We become mirrors for each other, reflecting the divine spark that exists in every heart. To truly love is to awaken to the infinite dance of life, where every being is a note in a cosmic symphony, and every interaction is a chance to glimpse the eternal. He taught me about fear in a way that felt almost like magic. He said, fear is not the enemy. Fear is the compass pointing toward your growth. Wherever fear arises, that is where your life wants to take you. I had spent decades avoiding discomfort. pain, rejection, and failure, thinking that safety equaled happiness. But he revealed the truth. Comfort is an illusion, and true expansion lies on the other side of fear. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff. Wind whipping around you, your heart pounding. That moment is not danger. That moment is life asking you to leap into your potential, to trust in the air, the earth, and your own wings. Fear, he taught me, is the universe whispering. You are ready. One of the most profound lessons he shared was about the illusion of control. We strive endlessly to control our lives, our circumstances, and even the thoughts that arise within us. But the monk said, control is a story you tell yourself. Life itself flows like a river, unstoppable and indifferent. To resist it is to suffer. To accept it is to be free. He explained that acceptance does not mean passivity. It means aligning with reality, observing without judgment, and taking inspired action from a place of clarity, rather than desperation. When we accept what is, we gain a strength that no struggle can provide. We become like a tree rooted deeply, bending in the storm but never breaking, flourishing because we dance with the winds, rather than fighting them. He spoke of death not as a threat but as a teacher. Death is the greatest motivator, he said. Not to scare you but to awaken you. To remind you that every moment is precious, that nothing is owed to you, and that life is a gift beyond calculation. When you truly understand death, you stop taking life for granted, and you begin to see the sacred in every breath. And in that moment, I understood that mortality is not the end, but the lens that sharpens our perception. It teaches us to focus, to cherish, to prioritize what truly matters, to cut away the trivial and embrace the profound. Death does not diminish life. It illuminates it, casting light on the shadows, revealing the treasures hidden in the ordinary. He concluded with a challenge, a call that felt almost like a sacred command. Will you live awake? Or will you sleep through your own existence? Will you chase illusions, or will you embrace the truth hidden in plain sight? Will you continue to follow the noise, or will you listen to the silence? I realized then that life is a series of choices. Not of destinations, but of awareness. Each moment is a doorway, each breath a chance to step into deeper understanding. And the monk's gift was not advice, not instructions, but an invitation to awaken, to see life not as a problem, but as a living poem, where every line, every pause, every word is infused with meaning if we only choose to read it fully. Walking away from him, I felt as though the world had changed. The streets, the trees, the people, even the air itself, seemed alive with messages I had never noticed. I began to see that life is not happening to me. Life is happening in me. Every joy, every sorrow, every fleeting moment is part of a vast tapestry that I am simultaneously observing and creating. And the truth that hit me hardest was also the most liberating. I am not separate from this world, nor from the lessons it holds. I am a participant, a witness, a poet, a painter, and a student of an infinite classroom. The monk's lesson was deceptively simple. Life is not outside of me, and neither is the truth. It is here, in the living, breathing now, waiting for me to notice, waiting for me to respond, waiting for me to awaken. So I ask you now, not as a distant voice, but as someone who has stood where you stand. Are you ready to wake up? Are you ready to see the silence, to walk through the fog, to embrace the fire, to dance with time, to climb the mountain? To face your fear, and to live fully awake? Or will you remain asleep, waiting for life to hand you meaning, instead of creating it yourself? The choice is yours. But remember this, every moment you hesitate is a moment lost. And the monk's final words, which I carry like a talisman, echo in my mind constantly. To live fully, you must listen. You must observe, you must surrender, and you must act. And only then will you see that the life you feared losing was always waiting for you to notice it. If this message resonates, if even a spark has been lit within your consciousness, take a step, pause, reflect, and share in the comments how you plan to live more awake. If this video made you see your life differently, like it, subscribe, and join our community here at Echoes of Greatness, where we explore the deepest truths, the quietest wisdom, and the lessons that can change not just your day, but your entire life. Remember, the journey is the teacher, the silence is the guide, and the moment you choose to awaken is the first step towards seeing your life in a way you never thought possible.